Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Marvel Legends review. This time I got the Target exclusive Tracksuit Mafia figure. This figure I believe originally retailed for around 24 to 26.99. However, I, like a lot of people, got mine at Aldi's for only 10 bucks. This is one of the only store exclusive figures that I know of that actually went to Ollie's. All the other ones are just like basic waves. This one really surprised me, mostly because a lot of people were unable to get their hands on this figure for any very number of reasons, but like pre-orders sold out, stuff like that, and getting an army builder for 10 bucks, that's pretty good. Now, I only got one, but I still wanted to get at least one so that my figures had somebody to fight besides my Cabal 3-pack up there. Maybe some evil Spider-Man variants. But let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories. There is a ton. Starting off with the weapons, you get 5 different weapons. You get a steel baseball bat. This is painted silver. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's definitely like a gunmetal type of silver. You get a crowbar, which is painted black. Really wish this was red. Gordon Freeman. You get a very nice machete. This would fit at home with Jason Voorhees. You get the Molotov cocktail, which is probably my favorite, although this doesn't really look like a bottle, or a glass bottle rather. It looks more like a plastic bottle, but love the flame effect. And you get a golf club. It's decent, it's a golf club. Let's see if I can do it like that. And lastly, you do get 3 alternate heads. And of course, this being a army builder, you get a generic white guy underneath a balaclava. You get this guy from the show. I don't remember their names. It's been like over 2 years since I watched it. And you get this guy that looks like Kit Harington. So, pretty cool. A lot of accessories here. The figure itself, there's not really much to talk about. He doesn't get any alternate hands, so he can only hold the accessories in one hand. And this one, it doesn't really hold anything well. Like, I can kind of get the Molotov's neck around the thumb here, but it just does not want to stay. And let's see, what about the golf club? I think this would probably be the easiest weapon to use with that hand. But yeah, nothing fits in there that I could tell. Maybe the machete? Last one. Okay, the machete fits, actually. I'm probably not going to display him like this because this is, yeah, that just comes right out. But good to know. As far as I know, the arms are reuse on this figure, but everything else is brand new. They got pinless legs here. They got a really nice amount of layering here on the neck piece with the red coat and then the undercoat and then the shirt. Just really well done. They did not paint the zipper on it, although you can kind of see I added with some, like a mechanical pencil. I just, slightly went along the zipper portions and just kind of highlighted that in silver. So if you want to do that, you could. It just brings out a little bit more of that detail. Not a big fan of the different coloration of this piece and this piece, but I don't know. Maybe you can make an excuse like, oh, he got dirty from water or something. Because, look at those knees. Those knees are much darker than the other red bits on this figure. The elbows are pretty much identical. I don't see any issue with those. They did actually add some paint on the belt area with just a slight red color. I'm quite surprised they did that. And the articulation, pretty good. So he's got a swivel and a hinge, of course, pivot. You got the double bend at the knee, which he cannot kick his own ass. That does kind of suck. Of course, you got a swivel here. Mine's very tight on that side. It's okay on this side. And then you got, your just a ball joint here. You can do whatever you want with it. I think it's like one of those ratcheted ones, kind of like the No Way Home Spider-Man stuff has. You got that with the arms. You got the spin. You got the crunch. Oh, ow. This would be pretty funny for a display or toy photography. But really nice. They even made sure the zipper wasn't included on the back there, so it goes back far enough that it has it for this which is just ridiculous. And it doesn't have it for the forward. It does look a little weird just because of how baggy, this is. So even if you crunch it in one direction, it's gonna look a bit strange. No butterfly joint, but you do got the 360 and the swivel here, and can't touch his own shoulder. And the heads, depending on what head you use, you're not gonna have a lot of range of movement. This one can turn each direction, but it doesn't look that great. But that's pretty much the figure. Not much to say, but we got some size comparisons to do. So the Tracksuit Mafia Army Builder is about 6¼ inches tall, roughly. And let's start off with the street lamp from the collector's edition McFarlane Toys Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Took me a minute to remember that. I like this, actually. Like I said, more of this, please. I want street lamps and stupid stuff like this. It actually fits better with the 6-inch scale stuff because it's not like, right up against their head. But I just like dumb accessories like this. Give me more stuff like this. And then Marvel Legends wise, I got some of the New Yorkers here. We got Spidey Man, the retro 2020 version, still my favorite, and the cel-shaded Daredevil from the VHS 2-pack. And I got him off my shelf, but not because I wanted to do him for this review, but we got the Astonishing Wolverine. So yeah, they can all, team up on this guy, wreck him. But I'll get them out of the way. And then, of course, I'm going to do my most recent Marvel Legends review, which I started off this week. We got Deadpool and Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm very surprised at how quickly these two got in there, but the reds are kind of similar between these two. This one has a bit more of like a purpley or a blue hue. This one's just straight red. So yeah, there's a nice comparison for you. Let's get the usuals out of the way. Of course, we got Scarlet Spidey, the Star Wars Black Series retro card Boba Fett, G.I. Joe Classified Tiger Force Outback. I'm not making this a song. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black. We got wrestling figures, the AEW Unrivaled Samoa Joe and the Mattel WWE Elite 100 John Cena. Halo Jazzwares Spartan Yoroi, Spartan Collection, DC Multiverse Gold Label Batman, and of course we got the Build-A-Figure Atrocitus. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend the Tracksuit Mafia for $10 each. It's a steal. All of these accessories is really why you're buying this figure. You got 5 different weapons. 5 different weapons and 3 different head sculpts. It's a steal. Like, even if you don't use it, it's such a good deal. $10 for this. I wish I bought 2, but I am glad that I bought at least 1. It is a nice figure to have, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this figure. Why did it go to Ollie's? Why didn't Target just restock it? People would have bought it at full price, I think. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.